Check out this exclusive interview at the G-List Society with your host, Waddie G, right now.
Hello, everyone. This is Waddie G with the G-List Society blog. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the G-Chat, where I do phone interviews with our favorite LGBT personalities. And usually I only talk to one person at a time during these G-Chats, but I have two special guests on this call, and you know them probably on two very big reasons. One, Sunday night at the Grammys, these two gentlemen were one of the 30-plus couples that were shown on live television being married during the Macklemore performance. And then also, too, for us, those of us who've been long fans of the DL Chronicles, I am talking with the creators themselves, Deondray and Quincy Gossfield. Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Great. Hey. How are you? How you doing?
I'm well. Just want to say thank you and congratulations on the big day.
Thank you. I think this is the first time we've been called publicly, verbally, the Gossfields.
Really? Now let's go to the big moment we all saw on Sunday night at the Grammys. You were one of the 30-plus couples that got married. How did you even get the opportunity to be selected to do it? And also add in how you made the decision to do it.
Well, you want to answer the question? You want me to answer? Go ahead. A mutual friend of ours and the casting director for the Grammys performance recommended us. They had reached out to him, and they were asking if he knew of any African-American gay male couples who were looking to get married and were also people who could be capable of, publicly talking about marriage equality, hopefully a couple that people have some familiarity with. And he immediately thought of us, and he recommended us. And so I think it was the week before, I think the week of like December 17th or something, that we got the phone call from a casting director asking if we'd, be open to getting married on national TV. And our first response was no, because we had no idea. We had no idea it was the Grammys because they couldn't reveal that information to us. So we thought that's something that we want to be able to do intimately, privately, amongst family and friends, and we don't want it to be exploited on national TV, especially if it's a reality TV show. We work in reality television as producers, and the last thing we want to do is have our marriage be the subject of some of the unscrupulous practices.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have much control on what gets said about the marriage and, taking it seriously as you would. And I agree with that.
And the one thing that we didn't want to do is to, be a part of something that would make a mockery out of the issue. It's something that should be, treated with respect and seriously. So we initially said no, and then the guy, was explaining, no, this is not a reality TV show. Trust me, this is not our intention. It's, as a matter of fact, it's possibly going to be something that's historic, and it's surrounding an event that's going to have, so many millions of viewers. And so we were just, we got a little more curious. So, we signed a non-disclosure agreement, which is a gag order, meaning we can't talk to anybody about it. And then they revealed to us that it would be the Grammys. So then, we were like, oh, are you freaking kidding me? The Grammys? Like, you want us to get married, like, during the Grammys or at the Grammys? Like, is it going to be televised? Is it going to be something non-televised? We just had all these questions. And I think we started getting really nervous at the thought of participating in that. And at the time, there were 20 to 25 couples they were looking for. So, it was a smaller group at that time. And then we told him, let us think about it. And he explained that there would be this major superstar involved whose name he couldn't, mention to us. and there would also be another household name, and our cogs got to moving like, okay, what the heck is going on here? So we discussed it amongst ourselves, and I think for me, we've been in the public before. I mean, we've been in the public eye for some years now, but not on the level of saying I do in front of, millions of people. And, that comes with a certain amount of responsibility.
Right.
And we had to discuss with each other, is that a responsibility that we feel like handling? The good and the bad. Of course, everybody would think, oh, wonderful, it's going to be all good, but we also know that there's going to be this huge, ugly backlash, with what we're going through in America right now. And it's just, everybody's hypersensitive. It's just so much going on. And, there's a lot of concerns with doing something so public. And because it made us that concerned and nervous, we decided then it's something we should do. Because if it's causing that much anxiety, then it's something that we should challenge.
Right. And just you guys being in the public eye, I mean, as long as you have, and then just from the work that you have done together, I mean, it's always a social statement that goes along with it. So, I mean, just even how you explained it, I mean, you letting the world know and listeners know that when you make the decision to be on any kind of television, whether it's reality or not, think responsibly of what not only your responsibilities are, but what the response will be, because it doesn't always have to be a backlash, but just know what the response can be and can you handle it, because we've seen quite a few people that put themselves in that spotlight and couldn't handle the pressure. So,
exactly.
I mean, I appreciate your answer.
Thank you. Yeah, I just felt like it was, whatever fallout was to happen was worth it, because the message was bigger than us. So I was like, you know what? If what we do causes some kind of change in policy, attitude, opinion about this matter, and we have to take a couple of darts for it, then I think that's worth it.
Right.
So I was like, ultimately, that's the point.
Because, I mean, you two are part of the entertainment industry, and it declared a statement, at least the music part of it, that we support same-sex marriages. And, well, it's not even just same-sex marriages, it's just human equality. So, because you had the heterosexual couples, you had mixed couples,